Hello, this is Frank Caruso, producer of Oregon Life, and welcome back to a brand new episode as we revisit the Optimist recipients of a continued series where we visit the teachers who have nominated the students and the students. I'd like to thank again the teachers that are participating and voting for the students, to Sheri Pollock, who really organizes all this and makes it happen for our community, meeting these teachers and these young students. Again, a shout out to Torhorst Insurance, who has been a continued contributor to OCAmedia and Oregon Life. And if you would like to donate in any way, visit our donation page on the web or contact Paul at OCAmedia.com. And if you'd like to sponsor a show like Oregon Life, or 2 tickets, please, or Let's Talk Oregon, or any of our sporting events and many other programs that we produce at OCA Media, please contact Paul, as I said earlier. So enjoy this episode of The Optimist Recipient here on Oregon Life.
Hi, my name is Tracy Leiter. I'm an OHS science teacher, and I've been at Oregon for a little over 20 years now. I've known about the Optimist program for nearly the entire time I've been here, I think. And every year I really struggle to figure out who is deserving of this fantastic recognition. And this year there was absolutely no hesitation. I nominated Reid as soon as we got the email to nominate students. At that point, I think I'd only had Reid in class for about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. But I was really impressed with the dedication that Reid had to not only the academic studies that they were engaged in, both here on campus and also up at the university, but also all of the extracurricular things that Reid has going on in terms of jobs and doing Model UN and just being an all-around super positive person. So I put the recommendation in that same day, and I was super happy to hear that Reid was one of the recipients. One of my favorite daily activities as we are getting ready to start AP Environmental Science is to take a look at a species of the day. And Reid is very engaged in that work, and it seems super excited about it, almost as excited as me, which makes it very much fun. But also, Reid will notice things in the classroom. Reid will notice if you got a new dress or you are doing your hair differently, and will make sure to point that out to students, and students will really appreciate the effort that Reid puts in to make connections and notice what's going on in the classroom and really make those connections and celebrate what is going on in our classroom.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's the best. Yeah. Just sign right. Oh, I love your coat. It's so cute.
I barely need it today though.
Hi, my name is Reid Landay. I was a recipient of the Optimist Club Award, and the story of how I got it was I was actually in one of my college classes on my email when I totally was not supposed to be, and I got the email saying Miss Leiter had nominated me for it, and at that point I had only had Miss Leiter as a teacher for a few weeks for AP Environmental Science, and don't get me wrong, I had absolutely fallen in love with her teaching style, but it was quite surprising to see she was the one that nominated me. So I texted my dad, and me, my dad, and my brother went to the Optimist Club meeting together. We got the plaque. It's actually hanging above our fireplace right now, and I overall feel very honored to have been nominated. One of the really cool things about going to the ceremony is we were immediately greeted, me, my dad, and my brother and I, we were immediately greeted by several people, and several people already seemed to know me. And so throughout the meeting, me, my brother, and my dad were listening to the creed and to everybody do their little spiels. And my dad and brother especially were immediately hooked. And so going to that meeting actually made them want to live by the creed and possibly join. They ended up being too busy, but again, we still have it above the mantle and we try to live by it.
Coming up in a future Oregon Life.